Hi guys, my name is Trin and today I'm here to make a very exciting video because Record Store Day is coming up and I would like to make a video about Record Store Day. If you're like, what is Record Store Day? What is that? I'm here to tell you what it is and what it entails, what's happening this year, what happened in the previous years, you know, show you my collection, my wish list for April 12th, 2025, which is coming up like really quickly, but then also any tips and tricks, mostly advice, I don't know, that I can give you regarding Record Store Day. So real quick, what is it? According to Google, Record Store Day is a biannual event inaugurated in 2008 to celebrate the culture of the independently owned record store. Held on one Saturday every April and every Black Friday in November, the day brings together fans, artists, and thousands of independent record stores around the world. I started collecting vinyl in the summer of 2021. Oh my god, why did I almost say 2001? In 2021, however, I didn't really do Record Store Day until 2023. So let me give you like my history with Record Store Day. I honestly didn't really know about it until Taylor Swift brought it to my attention. And I believe in 2022, oh real quick, I got some tattoos. I love my tattoos. So anyway, in 2022, I believe she came out with the Lakes Record Store Day kind of exclusive vinyl. It's like a 7-inch. I have a picture right here. I'm pretty sure this came out in 2022. It's either 2021 or 2022. But I remember like hearing about it, like Record Store Day and Taylor Swift a little bit. I'm pretty sure it was 2022 because that's when I started collecting vinyl. However, back then I didn't really care for 7-inch vinyl because in my mind, I mean, I still believe it. It's fun to collect, but my god, it's not really important because it's just a 7-inch disc and it's small and it plays one song on each side. That's literally it. However, right now in 2025, this vinyl is like really expensive because it was only exclusive to Record Store Day 2022. Yeah, back then I heard about it and I didn't really like care to like go out of my way to get it because my local record store only had like one copy. I don't know, back then I didn't think it was worth it, like not worth my time and effort to go get it because again, it was a 7-inch vinyl. It played one song, even though I love the Lakes. Even though I love the Lakes, it played one song, you know. So yeah, I didn't get it. But then in 2023, when it was announced that she's gonna come out with you know, Folklore Long Pond Studio Session on a vinyl, I knew for a fact I need to get this because again, I think this was worth my money because it was a 12-inch vinyl. It had the entire like Folklore album but live because, you know, she performed it on or in the movie Folklore Long Pond Studio Session on Disney Plus. So here's the vinyl with like all of the tracks. To me, this was worth my money and worth the effort of waking up early and going to my local record store and stuff like that. So this was my first purchase. Anyway, let's get started. Let me show you what I got regarding Record Store Day vinyl and stuff. So anyway, like I said, my very first record, or like my very first time just like waking up early to line up for Record Store Day was in April of 2023. Me and my boyfriend, we woke up early to go out and get this. So this is Taylor Swift Folklore Long Pond Studio Session. This is what it looks like, and you know, the LPs are gray, so it's pressed on this gray color. I remember it was like April of 2023. I woke up super early. I'm talking about like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. I don't remember, but I head out to my local record store and I lined up and the line was already pretty long. However, luckily, well, so this is what happened. Basically, me and my boyfriend, he went to his own local record store. I went to the one near me and we were texting each other, and when he told me that he was able to secure a copy for me, I stepped out of line because I didn't want to be those, you know, annoying people to buy one and then sell it for a higher price. I actually wanted someone in line to actually has a chance to get this. So I stepped out of line when I knew my boyfriend secured a copy for myself. So this is the one that he got me. I pay him back, don't worry. But this was my very first like vinyl for Record Store Day. This was a big deal. And then since then, I've been following Record Store Day, and whenever the list drops, I would take a look at it and then, you know, share my wish list online and stuff like that. So it's been like a fun thing to do. So this was my first purchase for Record Store Day, and this is one of the best ones in my opinion because I love Taylor Swift, I love Folklore the album, and also this sells for so much money. However, I think there's like a Chinese version that came out like last year, so I think you can get this for a decent price, because I will say like this costs a lot of money, but lately this resale price has been going down a little bit, so I don't know. This is worth my money in my opinion, and if you really want it, I think it's kind of worth it to buy it resale price, but at the same time be smart. Like, don't spend more than 200 bucks on it. 200 bucks is a lot, but like trust me, I saw some price that's like 400, 500. That's not worth it. Even though I didn't buy that copy myself on Record Store Day, I still count it as like my first time participating it. So the second time that I participated in Record Store Day was in November of 2023. So it was announced that Olivia Rodrigo was gonna come out with this, and let me tell you the story. When it comes to this, I did the same thing. I woke up super early. Well, kind of, I made the rookie mistake of not getting out of bed and driving to the record store immediately. I was just rotting in bed, and then eventually I got out of bed and I waited in line. But guess what? It sold out when I was going into the record store, because I think they only had like 6 or 7 or 8 copies. Like, they didn't have a lot, and the person in front of me got the last copy. So I was just like, what do? I bought a Pokemon vinyl to, like, you know, make myself a little bit happy, but I was so upset with myself and also with the person in front of me, because like, I don't know, I kept thinking to myself, like, if I just wake up or like got out of bed just like 10 minutes early, I would have been there and I would have gotten this vinyl. But guess what? There was a record store that was doing Record Store Day on a Saturday instead of Black Friday. So I woke up super early, drove to you know, that record store on a Saturday, and I was able to secure a copy for myself. So this is Olivia Rodrigo, The Secret Track of Guts, and basically it has Obsessed, Scared of My Guitar, Stranger, Girl I've Always Been, and it's pressed on this really dark purple color. And also in the back is like edge, like the butterfly. I hope you see that. It's really pretty. So yeah, I got this and I was happy about it, because oh my gosh, this was sold for a lot of money. It was so annoying seeing like the resale price, because this was like 25 bucks, and of course when scalpers got their hands on it, it was like at least $100. It was so annoying. I rarely listen to this vinyl, I'm not gonna lie, just because I have Gut Spilled and it has all of these tracks, you know. But this is like a cool collector's item, if you think about it. So yeah, I got this. I want to say like a month later, my local record store announced that they have 2 extra copies of Kate Elizabeth by Noah Kahan Record Store Day like vinyl variant. And let's face it, the Record Store Day vinyl variant is superior, because I know he came out with like the one that you can get online, but this is gorgeous. Look at the marble, look at the color, is gorgeous. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not know Noah Kahan back then, and this caught my attention because of the beautiful vinyl variant, and I saw this online everywhere, because you know, when someone buys vinyl, they would put it online, and I kept seeing this this album, this vinyl, and this vinyl variant, and I was like, what is that? So I gave it a listen and I bought it when my local record store announced that they had 2 extra copies. So I got this. Even though I got this like a month after Record Store Day, I still count it as like part of the collection, because it is a Record Store Day vinyl variant. So yeah, I'm very happy to have this. And now my 3rd time participating in Record Store Day was April of 2024. So just last year, I did something a little bit different. It camped out. I actually went to my local record store at 10 p.m. the day prior, and I sat down my chair, and luckily my friend Allie was there, and we, you know, talk and we spent time together. So that was nice, because I'll talk a little bit more about that, camping out and going out with a friend, you know, or like bringing a friend if you can. But yeah, I'm so lucky that I have her there, because we just talk, and it was nice, because I really thought that I had to, you know, be in line by myself. But yeah, I'm glad I had a friend. Anyway, I got 3 vinyl to talk about. So on the actual Record Store Day, I was able to secure only 2 things out of my wish list. There were like more things, you know, that I wanted. Oh yeah, like the Chaperone 7-inch vinyl thing. I do have it, however, I got it on her website like months after Record Store Day. There's a difference between RSD first and RSD exclusive. RSD exclusive means that, so what's an RSD exclusive? I think, oh, Folklore Long Past Session. This was RSD exclusive, which means this is only for Record Store Day, and that is it. You cannot get this at anywhere else. You cannot get this at Target, Barnes & Noble, even on Taylor's website. You cannot get this. It's only exclusive to Record Store Day. RSD first means that yes, this will be available to purchase for Record Store Day. However, months later, this will be available to purchase on the artist's website. So for example, you know, I'll talk about this, but this is a 7-inch vinyl of 6 Season and Lacy. So Olivia Rodrigo did a cover for 6 Season, and then Noah Kahan did a cover for Lacy. So this was available for Record Store Day. I bought it, and then months later, this vinyl with this vinyl variant and also another variant was available to purchase on Olivia's website and also Noah Kahan's website. That's why it's called RSD first, because yes, Record Store Day does have it first, but then months later, if you know it's a very popular item, it will be available to purchase on their websites. So anyway, let's talk about this. Yeah, I already talked about it. I have this, and this is a like a mauve vinyl variant. That's what they're called. To be honest, it's like a pale dusty pink color, but yeah, I'm very happy to have this. And I remember like singing the BBC video on YouTube, you know, of them singing each other's song. So I'm very happy to have this. I also have I Was I Am by Noah Kahan. I don't remember if this was RSD first or RSD exclusive. I really don't remember, but I'm pretty sure you can get this online, and the resale price isn't even that bad. So this is what the cover looks like. I believe this is his second album. It's pressed on this translucent cobalt blue color, and it's cute. I don't listen to this a lot just because like out of Noah Kahan's discography, 6 Season is like, you know, his popular album, but also it's like really fucking good. This is still good too, but like I have so many vinyl, I need to like listen to the others. Yeah, but I'm happy to have this, you know. It's just not spin a lot. Oh, not spin a lot. Anyway, let's talk about this. Oh my god, the roller coaster that I went through when it comes to this is A Night at the Symphony by Loewe. Basically, this was on my wish list, and I was like determined to get this. That's why I camped out last year, because my local record store only had like 5 copies of this, and this is like my #1 vinyl on that wish list. And guess what? On the day of, it sold out. So I was devastated. Oh my goodness. And then not just that, I was trying to get it, I didn't try to get it resale. However, if you don't know, the next day a lot of record stores, they would put the remaining stock online, and I was trying to get it. I remember there was a record store, they put this online, I bought it, and then an hour later they canceled my order. I was so devastated, but this was so hard to get. And then I mentioned this to, you know, the owner of my local record store. We have a pretty good relationship. I just tell him shit and he looks out for me, thank God, because guess what, I mentioned how much I want this, and that if he has any left, let me know. Because I think 3 days later he told me that, hey, I have this for you, I'm holding a copy for you, just stop by and get it. I was so happy. So I paid like 35 bucks, you know. I'm glad I didn't have to pay at least $100, but yeah, I paid retail price for this vinyl, even though it is RSD first, which means yes, months later Loewe did put this on her website. I'm still so happy to have this around Record Store Day. So shout out to Matt. But this is what the cover looks like. I love this cover so much. There's something about this pale blue dress that goes well with the red velvet inside this jello case, and then like the background is black, this part is white. I don't know, something just clicks. I love this cover so much. And then the vinyl variant is just standard black, and it came with like some photo cards, if you think about it, of Loewe. So I love this vinyl so much. I do listen to this a lot. I love Loewe, and I'm very excited that she's coming out with another vinyl for Record Store Day. So I'm just a Loewe person or fan, you know, like if she comes out with a vinyl, I'll buy it. Regarding Record Store Day for Black Friday of 2024, not gonna lie, it was like a little bit hard, because like Taylor Swift was coming out with TTPD, the anthology, at Target and all that stuff. But anyway, I didn't have to do work on Black Friday for Record Store Day, because my friend Allie, she was already camped out, so she and her husband helped me secure the vinyl that I wanted. So thank you so much to them. I just literally send them my money. Like, that's all I had to do. So there were 3 vinyl that I really wanted. So the first one is 6 season collaborations with Noah Kahan. This is called Town Hall. I view this as an extension of the 6 season album because he did like collaborations, and not gonna lie, I needed to hear She Calls Me Back with Noah Kahan and Casey Musgraves. I needed that on the vinyl. And not just that, the vinyl variant is gorgeous. Like, this is beautiful. It's like a beautiful translucent brown color with so much marbling. I love this so much. So I'm very happy to have this. It's just 1 LP. You play it and then you flip it and then boom, you're done. So yeah, I'm happy to have this. I also got Hit Me Hard and Soft, the isolated vocals by Billie Eilish. So this is what the cover looks like, and the vinyl variant is just this bone color, and this is basically Hit Me Hard and Soft, the album. However, it's just her vocals. There's no like production or like music in the back. It's just Billie's vocals. So it's very beautiful. I love listening to this because it's very like angelic and soft, because her voice is very angelic and soft. So I'm very happy to have this. And then last but not least, this is literally my favorite vinyl ever because the vinyl variant is gorgeous. This is Guts Spilled by Olivia Rodrigo. So let me show you the vinyl variant. It's gorgeous. So the first one is this beautiful red marble color. Do you see how beautiful this is? My favorite pressing is marble, if you cannot tell. This is gorgeous to me. This is my favorite vinyl variant ever because both LPs are gorgeous. So that's the first one. The second one, oh my god, almost dropped it, is this beautiful lilac color, and look at the marble. Oh my god, it's beautiful. So much beautiful, so much. What? But anyway, this is the last vinyl that I had to show you. So that's my RSD collection. And now let me tell you what I want to get for Record Store Day 2025. A reminder that is coming up is April 12th, 2025. It's on a Saturday. Yeah, and I cannot wait to come out. So my wish list: A Night at the Symphony Hollywood Bowl by Loewe. I knew for a fact she was gonna come out with a vinyl for this because, you know, the year prior she came out with a vinyl for A Night at the Symphony, like the one that I just showed you. So I saw the movie, the Hollywood Bowl one. It was a great movie. I love her music. I'm so excited to have this because I love Bewitched, the album, so much. So to have like the live version of a lot of my favorite songs from that album means the world to me. So this is something that I am totally getting. Like, I need to be there. Oh my god, like I need to be in line on time or really early, and I really hope my local record store will have a lot of copies and not just 5. I'm so scared. So scared. But yeah, I'm so excited to have this because I will get this. Next is Guess by Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish. When it comes to this vinyl, let me tell you like what's high on my list and what's like low. With this one, I will say low. Like, this is low priority. If they have it, I'll get it. If they don't, I'll be okay. Mostly because it's a 7-inch vinyl. I do enjoy collecting it, but at the same time, I do have this song on a vinyl because I have Brad, and it's completely different, the remix one. So Guess by Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish is on that vinyl, so I'm fine without having this. But again, if my local record store has this and I see it, I'll buy it. But if I don't have it, I'll be okay. Next is Live from Radio City Music Hall by Gracie Abrams. I believe this is a live album. I love a good live album. I do. So I do enjoy Gracie Abrams' music, and I don't know, I saw this and I was like, why not? Like, I would love to have it because I love a good live album. So I'm sure she sings a lot of my favorite songs on the vinyl or in that album. I have not listened to it, so it'll be like a nice surprise when I have it and when I play it on my record player. So this is on my wish list, and I don't know if this is an RSD first or RSD exclusive. I actually don't know. I think this is RSD first. So if I don't have it, I'll try to get it the next day, but then I don't mind waiting. Well, I lie. I do want it. I do want it for Record Store Day. This one, medium priority. If I have it, I'll be happy. If I don't have it, I'll be bummed, but not devastated, you know? But I still would like to have it. So medium priority for this one. This next one, high priority. Fortnite by Taylor Swift and Post Malone, the 7-inch vinyl. High priority because number one, this is Taylor Swift. I take my Taylor Swift vinyl collection so seriously. Number two, I do not have a 7-inch vinyl from Taylor Swift. So if I secure this, it will be my first one, and I'm not gonna fumble like how I did with the Lakes, okay? And with this one, I'm scared because it's RSD exclusive, which means you cannot buy this in the future. Like if you do, good luck on Mercari, good luck on Depop. Not just that, there's no quantity on the website for this vinyl, because if you don't know, if you look on Record Store Day website and you look at all of the vinyl, there is the quantity number. For this one, for Fortnite, there's no number. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know if they will have a lot of it or very little. I'm assuming they will have a lot of this vinyl because at the end of the day, this is Taylor Swift we're talking about. Her shit is so popular, especially on Record Store Day. So I do hope we'll get this, or me, I hope I'll get this on Record Store Day. But yeah, I need this. This is high on the list. Next one, this is the last one, Wicked soundtrack. With this one, it's like mixed for me because there's only 2,000 copies for this. 2,000 for the entire country of America. 2,000. Wicked, the soundtrack, and you only have 2,000 of this. Mind you, this is an RSD exclusive, therefore is only available for Record Store Day. You cannot buy this in the future unless you want to sell some shit to get the money to buy this on Depop or Mercari. Like, I know for a fact this is so popular because Wicked is so popular, especially with, you know, the movie. But with this one, medium priority because I already have 2 vinyl variants for this. I have the Target one and I have the Picture Disc one. I'm very happy with them. But with this one, I think people want it. Me too. I'm not gonna lie. I think people really want this because, like, yes, the movie, the soundtrack, they're great. However, I think it's really cool to have this because it's only available for Record Store Day. So it's like a cool thing to have, you know, like you can show off a little bit. But if you think about it, we have other variants for the Wicked soundtrack, so like you can get those. But yeah, with this one, medium priority. If I have it, I'll be so ecstatic. If I don't have it, I'll be okay. I'll be like bummed, kind of devastated, but I'll be okay because I already have 2 variants for the Wicked soundtrack. So yeah, that's my wish list. Now let's talk about tips or tricks that I have for you when it comes to Record Store Day, because if you're like, I have never done this, I'm interested in participating this year but I don't know what to expect, I'm here to tell you what to expect, what to do. Well, I'm giving you advice, think of it like that. Number one, have a set list of vinyl that you want to buy. I just told you my wish list, the 5 vinyl that I am looking forward to buying, you know, on April 12th. I recommend you doing the same. I recommend you having a list of vinyl that you want and then sticking to that list. You're welcome to add some or subtract some, but ultimately have a list, either it's written down or on your phone, so then when you go into the record store on the day of, you're not overwhelmed and then you miss something that you meant to buy. I can guarantee you this is so overwhelming the moment you step into your local record store on Record Store Day, because trust me, there's a lot of people in that tiny room. Like, I hate to say it, my local record store, I love it so much, but it's not super big, so it's pretty tiny. And also there's like a certain amount of people who can go in, so it's like every 10 people, you know. So you will also feel rushed because you need to get the shit that you need, buy it, and then leave, so then the next people can come in. You want to have a list, stick to it, get what you need, buy it, and then get out. You want it to be a very quick and easy process for yourself, but then also for others. So I really recommend you having a set list of vinyl that you want to buy on Record Store Day 2025. Number 2, know which record store you're going to. I recommend you doing research if you have never ever done this before. I know for a fact for Record Store Day 2023, when I was preparing preparing to buy, you know, Folklore Long Pond Studio Session, I honestly did not know which record store day or like which record store I should go, because I'm not gonna lie, back then I didn't really shop at independent record stores like that. I only shop at like Target or Amazon or like Walmart. You know, I did not really go out of my way until record store day. So I'd recommend doing research. Look online on recordstoreday.com and put in your zip code so then you can find out which record store near you is doing record store day. And not just that, I promise you, when you find that like record store that you love so much, that independent record store that you love, oh my gosh, it changes your, I don't know, vinyl collecting habit a little bit. Because I don't know about you, I have discovered so many amazing records from my local record store. Like, I love it so much. I built a pretty good relationship with the owner as well, Matt. I adore him and he knows me and we talk and he helps me out, because I'll be like, hey, if you have this, let me know. And then he actually lets me know. Do your research, because trust me, building that relationship with the owner of your favorite record store is life-changing. Like, it's amazing. Number 3, follow their social media page to know how many vinyl they have. So find out the quantity, because usually like a few days before record store day, your local record store, they will put up online the amount that they have for that vinyl, so then you know if you should camp out or not. For example, again in 2023, when I learned that my local record store has 60 copies for Folklore Long Pond Studio Session, I knew I didn't have to camp out. I just had to wake up super early to get in line. And guess what? If I stay in line, I would have gotten a copy for myself. So yeah, just do your research to find out like if you need to camp out or not. However, last year when I found out that my local record store has only 5 copies for the Loewe vinyl, I knew I had to camp out. And guess what? I didn't even get it because the people before me got the copy. So I was devastated. Like, you have to really prepare beforehand and like really know what they have and how many vinyl that they have. You have to do your research. So look online, follow them on social media. It will help them out as well. And keep your eyes out, because right now I don't think my local record store put up the quantity yet, but I know soon, sometime this week, you know, this upcoming week, they will post the quantity for the vinyl that they're gonna get for record store day. So I'm keeping my eyes out and I recommend you do the same. Number 4, decide if you're gonna camp out or not. So again, it goes back to number 3, find out how many vinyl they have for that vinyl that you want, and then make your decision if you want to camp out or not. Number 5, try to go with a friend. This can be hard because if your friend does not care for vinyl collecting and you're trying to get them to go camp out with you or wake up super early with you, they're not gonna do it. However, if you have a friend who loves vinyl collecting, I think it'll be pretty easy to convince them to go with you. Luckily for me, my friend Allie, she collects vinyl as well. And she and her husband, they have camped out for record store day. So I know for a fact we're gonna camp out together for the 2025 one. So I'm excited for that. So luckily, I have a friend to go with. Number 6, have chairs, tents if you need it. This is regarding the fact that if you are going to camp out. So yeah, tents, chairs, snacks, water, books, games, etc. Something to keep you entertained when you're waiting in line. So this is what I did last year and it worked. Luckily, it's like street parking in front of my local record store. I literally parked my car, I put my chair there, and then I talked with my friend and stuff. When it's time to sleep, I slept in my car. I did not sleep on the street. I did not feel comfortable doing that. It was raining as well. I literally just slept in my car and it was fine. So it's just not a fun experience. You're gonna be so tired, but I gotta do what I had to do to get the vinyl that I wanted, okay? So that was what I did last year. Number 7, so I'm sure you're gonna ask me, what do you recommend? Do you recommend like waking up super early and then going to wait in line, or camping out? Personally for me, I prefer camping out because then I don't really need to wake up super early and stuff like that. I just go like around 10 p.m. the day prior, get in line, set down my shit, and then spend time with my friends, talk to the people in line, keep myself entertained, and then I slept in my car for a few hours, used the bathroom, went back to sleep, and then boom, it was 8 a.m. on record store day. And then I just had to wait in line for 2 more hours, and then yeah, I went into the building. So that's why I low-key recommend camping out, because yes, even though it's gonna be annoying, I know myself, I hate waking up early because it's a struggle for me to actually wake up early and stuff. So I just prefer to put myself in a situation where I don't have to wake up early. I can just sleep, and then when I wake up, it's the morning of record store day. When it comes to you though, you do you. You make the best decision for yourself. Because I'm sure some people will say, no, I prefer to wake up early and then go wait in line, you know. You do what you gotta do, okay? At the end of the day, you do what's best for you. I'm just telling you that, you know, what's best for me is to camp out. Number 8, be careful if you do camp out, because you're gonna be out in public for like almost 12 hours if you think about it. Last one is number 9. If you don't know this, record store day is on a Saturday. The next day on Sunday around 8 a.m. a lot of local record store or like record stores, indie record stores, they have their own websites. They would put the remaining stock online for others to purchase at 8 a.m. on Sunday. All right, so that's what I did last year. Again, even though it failed because the website or like that record store canceled my order for Levick. It is a thing that happens. So Vertical Vinyl, which is a very, very popular, like, not website, yeah, website. It's a very popular website and like social media page. They advertise themselves putting up the remaining stock online at 8 a.m. and all that stuff. So yeah, I recommend that. I honestly recommend, if you don't want to wait in line and stuff like that, if you want to buy things online, you can do that. Like, just wait until the next day to do it, and then yeah, you can do that. I think that's everything that I have to say regarding record store day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm new to this. This is my 5th time participating, but yeah, I feel like I'm still new. Like, I'm not an expert at this whatsoever. So if you have any things to say, like any tips or advice for other people who are participating for record store day, you're welcome to leave a comment down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. But yeah, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.